Be. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:9. That is our theme for the 2011 camps this year, Be. And it is all about being still. It is all about being a Christian, being who God has called us to be. And the theme is actually going to inform the schedule for camp this coming year.
You know, life can be so hectic. Camp can be hectic, but not this year. We're going to scale it back a little bit. We're going to take time to relax and breathe. When was the last time that you just sat before the Lord? When's the last time that you had time just to reflect on who He is, on who you're called to be, and how you're supposed to relate to Him? That's the essence of the camp theme of Be, to take time to be still.
And the schedule is going to actually reflect being this year. In the past, it's amazing. Sometimes our lives can get so hectic and crazy that even when we go off to spend time with God and each other, whether it's a camp or a retreat or a conference, sometimes our schedules can get crazy and they reflect the craziness of our life at home. The schedule this year is specifically designed to reflect the theme. And so one of the things that we're going to be starting with this year is the AM Devos. The very first thing we do is start time with God, and they're designed to be done independently. In other words, your students will be off by themselves. There will be devotionals that will be in their books. And even the morning session, what we call the buzz, even that is going to reflect the theme as well. And there's going to be more teaching. There's going to be more worship. It's not that we're not going to have fun. It's not that we're not going to be exciting. Those are always aspects of camp, and you're going to experience those this year as well. But one of the new things that we're doing are seminars. And we're really excited about this. Every year we have students coming up to us asking about, well, what about this topic and what about that topic? And you know, we look at the schedule, it's like, well, we don't really have time to cover a lot of those topics. And we've gone back to the drawing board and looked at what are the things that the students are asking us for? What are the students that you, the youth pastor and the youth leader, are asking us for? And so this year, in the morning, after the buzz session, that will include worship and teaching, we will have seminars, and they'll be on a wide variety of topics. In fact, we have one guy that's coming just to talk about grief and how to deal with grief from a Christian viewpoint. Another one that we're really excited about will be for the kids in your church that are wanting to volunteer in your tech department, whether it's to run sound or lights or video. We have some amazing technicians that work with AreaOne. And so this year they're going to be devoting their time to actually sharing what they know with your kids. And those are just two of the examples of the many different seminars that we're going to have this year. But students will get to choose from a wide variety of topics.
We will also have seminars for youth pastors and adults that come with your group, because we know that you, probably more than anyone, needs time just to relax and be ministered to along with your students. So we'll have specific seminars for you as well. The afternoon is still going to reflect that theme of being and taking a deep breath. We're going to have some afternoon activities that your students can choose to participate in, whether it be hanging out at the basketball court with some of our staff, or the volleyball court, or maybe even the big slip and slide. We might bring that back this year. But there's going to be some recreation opportunities for your students. For those that maybe aren't interested in recreation, or really got to delve into something during the seminars, or connected with one of our staffers and they want to spend more time just sitting and talking and learning, we're going to have different gatherings throughout the camp. Your students can pick a gathering that they would like to go to, and these are not just lectures, these are interactive, they're conversations, so that your students can learn more. It may be on a topic of dating, or morals and ethics, or missions. A variety of topics, again, for your students to pick and choose which one they're most interested in. While we've got them at camp, we want to give them as much as we can. We have a lot of qualified teachers and speakers that will be there this week of camp, and we want to make use of them. You know, we have designed the schedule to fit the theme of Be. We do have other elements of the schedule that you can pick and choose from. In the afternoon, we can offer missions projects for you. You can choose to do your own activities outside of the camp. But again, it's all designed, it may not be a one-size-fits-all, but it's all designed for the youth groups that are desiring to seek the Lord truly for an entire week, to lay everything else aside, lay all the distractions aside, and focus on the Lord, and to have that quietness, that stillness with Him.
B, coming back to the theme, one of the things that we spent a lot of time was thinking about 10 to 20 years from now, what are the things that your kids are going to remember about this week at camp? And we had to realize that while we may have some funny videos, they're probably not going to remember those. We might have a slip and slide. We might have some amazing things that we've spent tons of time on. But what we've seen talking with kids over all the years of doing camps is the things that kids remember are Scripture. They remember the worship times. Sometimes they'll remember a story that one of our speakers, such as Todd Agnew or Tony Nolan, has shared. Those are the things that tend to stick with kids. They're turning points in their lives. And so those are the things that we have focused on this year. Be still and know that I am God. So I hope that you join us this year for one of our camps, either in Missouri or Florida. And we'll see you there.